y'all doing today? So I hope y'all are having a great day, guys. So yesterday I did a video, guys, and truth be told, it wasn't a video that I wanted to do, but it was something that had to be done, Yeah, guys, and I did learn a lot from that video, and I'm sure a lot of y'all learned a lot yourselves. So I'm going to start off by saying, guys, what I've learned is that what I know about myself is, though I know I'm not a quitter, but I've learned that some people here are quitters because y'all just took a part of the message and ran with it and didn't watch the entire video. And that's a big problem in today's world, guys, where we just hear one thing and we run with it. We don't listen to the entire message or what is being said. And that's where we get in trouble a lot of times. You know? Because if a lot of y'all took the time out and watched the entire video, you would have realized that I have no intentions to quit. None. So all who may have been just seen the title and celebrated, or watched just the first half of the video and celebrated, well, you taught me a valuable lesson. All who have unsubscribed from the channel, no complaints. Thank you very much for your time on the channel. Yeah, you guys have taught me a valuable lesson, because look at it now. I am the one that has to go out there and do all the hard work. But at the end of the day, your task is just, I ask you to just watch the video. And I'm sure that's not too hard, for me to ask. And also what I've learned, a lot of you guys, when you watch the videos, you do not watch the videos in its entirety. And that hurts us as content creators. That hurts our channel. Because if you're only going to click on a video, even for to say a 15-minute video, and only watch 5 minutes out of that video, it hurts our channel. You may not know that, but I'm going to tell you that. Another thing where a lot of y'all are saying, oh, you need to do this and you need to do that on the channel. Y'all want me to copy someone else's style, which I cannot do. This is called YouTube, but it is starting to become like everybody wants YouTube. It is starting to become copy tube, follow tube. You want everyone to follow this person, what they are doing. If this person is doing it this way, everyone needs to do it this way. And that takes away from the joy of content creation. And that, where's the uniqueness in that? That's my question. There's no real uniqueness if I'm going to have to copy someone else's style and not be myself. That's going to be me being fake. I cannot live with myself being fake. So to those who have jumped off the channel, it's not a problem, because I'm not holding any hostages on this channel. At any time, you're free to leave, and you're always free to join. And as I've always requested, whenever I ask for anyone to subscribe to this channel, it's just for your loyalty. So if you don't have that, I don't think we will have a great relationship. So sometimes you have to purge and get some things out to get better things in. Yeah, guys. So as I was mentioning, in this world today, a lot of people, they just want to hear one thing and they run with it. They don't listen to the entire message. And that's a big problem. A big, big, big problem. And I don't see why it should be an issue if I want to come out and complain about what I have to endure on this journey of YouTube. Everyone tell me, oh, you need to do more time, do this. No, it's not about time, and it's not about music. Because you cannot tell me someone who is consistently posting cannot grow. I don't even worry about the growth on YouTube anymore like that, tell you the truth, guys. I'm just going, because I notice there's always going to be a holdback. But because of the love that I have for YouTube and the love I have for what I do, that's the only reason I continue to do it. And the few people that encourage me on this channel. and they know themselves. So guys, a few things I had written down, what I wanted even to speak about also. There's my little book. This is my little book. Here it is. Yeah guys, so another little thing. I want to give y'all a challenge. Since y'all think what I am doing is so easy, I'd love to give some of y'all a challenge. I want to give you a challenge of taking $100, but you're not going to spend this $100 at one point. You're going to take $1 every day if you want to accept the challenge. And I want you to find someone in need of that dollar. And I want you to find one person every day and give them $1 for 100 days. And I want you to tell me how easy or how hard that is. So remember, someone in need, give them $1. I want you to do $1 a day for 100 days. And that's my challenge to you. And you tell me how easy or how hard that challenge is. Because to me, that is definitely a very easy challenge. So I want you to think about that challenge and think about how it is for a content creator like myself who has to go out, find a yard, use your physical energy, your labor, your strength, your blood sometimes, your sweat, and get a job done. Sometimes taking 6, 5, maybe 10 hours out of your day. Having to come home and sit down and edit that video for about sometimes maybe 4 hours, 6 hours for it to edit and to upload that video. Think about that. 16 hours out of your life, there's 24 hours in a day. And you are taking 16 hours out of your day to create content. And when you see your results are mediocre, should you just keep your mouth shut and just say, yeah, and be satisfied? No, I have ambition, I want to grow. You understand? So when I even came on this platform, yeah, I always check around and see things. See what is going on. And I remember a while back, about 2 years ago, or when we were just getting started, I remember there was a channel. And they were just handed their plaque. And I said to myself, this channel, I guarantee this channel isn't going to last, because you can tell when people are doing something genuinely from the heart and when they are just faking it. And when I go and look at that channel right now, that channel basically isn't doing what they started out doing. They're basically flatlined. Yeah, they are trying to put content on the platform, but it is nothing of any what they usually did. But guess what? They have been given a plaque ever since 40 videos, which is going to lead back to the thing of time. So don't come and tell me that, oh, it takes time. No. The only time it takes is for the people that are watching your video is to subscribe. But guess what? I cannot force you to subscribe to my channel. If you like the channel, you can subscribe. I don't hold hostages. When I look at my analytics, sometimes I have 5,000 new viewers for the month. And out of that 5,000, maybe I get probably 60 subscribers. So that is basically what? 1%, 1.5% basically. Somewhere around here, 1.25. And another funny joke is, I have another channel which y'all don't even know about. Right? And on that channel, it has quarter the amount of videos that I have on this channel, because I post on that channel but not as consistent as I do on this main channel. And at the moment right now, that channel on average gains a subscriber every day, if not 2. Right? And if to talk about on the money side, that channel is even outperforming the revenue of this channel where I put all my effort and energy. So you tell me, guys, how am I putting in so much energy and so much time out of my life in one channel, but it is only being limited and I cannot see the growth? Hey, good morning, Mama Alita. I'm glad you joined, you know. I know you always will turn up, Mama Alita. You know, this morning is a morning where, as you know, we're getting more into the camera, and I'm just going to be more straightforward with how things are, you know. Yeah, Mama Alita. So I'm not bashing anyone or anything, but I'm just going to be straightforward and about how I'm being treated on the platform and the things that I see. We are in no rush for no YouTube plaque. If I was in a rush to get a YouTube plaque, I could order one from China. China sells them. So if that was such a big thing for me, I could go ahead and get one from China. But at the end of the day, I can even bring up many other examples. I've seen other YouTubers where they have a teammate, and guess what? They have 1 million subscribers, but their teammate only have 100,000. How is that fair? What is going on there? Why is it that big separation? That's 10% of that person's subscriber base. But you claim to say you love both of these creators. So there are many things I can look at, guys. Many other creators, they are not consistent. But as I said, this game of YouTube is about who likes who. It is not about hard work again. Those days of when they used to tell us, oh, hard work pays and this and that. Yes, it does. But at the end of the day, on YouTube, sometimes you have to question, how is, am I putting the work? I've always heard, oh, whenever you put in the work, you will grow and exponential growth and this and that. But I've been putting in the work, but it seems like they want to push me one side and only put out who they want to, who is already out there. How are you going to encourage another content creator if you're only going to be boosting everybody, and every time this other content creator posts, you're going to make his video flop? And every time I notice I post around bigger content creators, even yesterday, I posted, as I usually get a great turnout on a Monday. I posted, and then a few moments later, I seen a bigger content creator posted. And one thing I know, whenever those bigger content creators are posting, it seems like a surge. Everything just gets pulled away and then pushed to their video. So sometimes it makes me have to scratch my head and wonder. You know, but I'm not going to quit or stop. I'm just going to keep kicking ass and taking names. That's all I'm going to do. Keep kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, guys. Y'all don't know how many days I have to get up. I ain't even going to go on that. You know? I ain't even going to go on that, guys. So, as I said, you have to be straightforward, Mama Alita. If you're not straightforward, then you're going to be tricking yourself and you're going to be living your life in an illusion. The only thing I ask for on this platform is fair growth. I cannot be posting so many videos, and every video you're going to tell me, and I'm going to be even more straightforward. The other day I even had to contact creator support about this. And they were telling me, oh, nothing is wrong with the channel, or because this is what they told me. Oh, your channel had a spike in a video the other day, so that's why the views are low now. Your audience changed. So I said that's exactly what I came and asked you about. Why is it only seeming my videos are being promoted to my subscribers? And how are you going to tell me, because of one video having a spike, which was about 40 videos or something like that ago, that is affecting now why we don't get more views? So I had to ask, so how is it when other creators get big spikes on their videos, their views don't drop, they continuously have a spike? So that was kind of crazy for them to tell me that. And as again, the keyword that they used, your audience. So I said, that means they're only showing my videos to who you consider my audience. You're not pushing me to a wider audience. So if it's a problem for anyone who doesn't want to hear me wanting to grow on the platform and someone who puts in more than the average. That's your problem. You'll always hear me. I hate to have to complain, but I have to question. I have to question it sometimes and say, what is going on? And a lot of you guys who do watch, as I said, we gain 5,000 when I looked at my analytics, new viewers. Every month we gain a couple thousand new viewers. And I'm only gaining a small percentage of subscribers. So I don't know what else I can do to gain your subscription. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to beg for it. I can only work and earn it. It is easier for you to subscribe to everybody else's channel, but so what about my work? Are you telling me, oh, because I don't have a story, because I can't find someone to go and talk to and say, give me a story behind this house? Because the next thing I notice about YouTube, what I notice, and it is becoming fake, as I was talking about uniqueness. Y'all don't understand. What I have seen is like you want me to be working. Oh, look at this toilet, guys. This toilet, the homeowners bought it about 5 years ago because their old toilet broke, but they didn't get to install it yet. So let me just leave it here. Hopefully when they come to renovate the house, they will put it back in. Let's get back to work, guys. That's what I've seen becoming. No, Mama Alita, I will never use clickbait, you know? I will never use clickbait. That is never the way I'll go. And I know my titles and my thumbnails are working because the CTR shows. Even on that previous video, not this last one, the previous video before that, the CTR is at 9. I know you may not understand, and a lot of people that watch, they don't understand. But sometimes I hope when I do put my analytics and someone will take the time to try to understand the meaning of some of the terminologies. So the CTR is your click-through rate. So it goes against how many people are shown your video and how many people click. So that will give you your percentage of CTR. So on that video, we have a 9.3% CTR rate, which is great for YouTube. As I said, guys, when you get this information, you have Google, you have ChatGPT. Sometimes just take that 2 minutes or 3 minutes and head on over and try to have a more understanding. So whenever we do have a live conversation, you can understand where we are coming from. So that video has a 9.3 click-through rate. 9 minutes and I believe 17 seconds or something like that. 45% retention or 42-40. Sometimes I go on ChatGPT and I put in all these analytics and ChatGPT is telling me, yes, all these analytics are good and fire. But the impressions, I cannot control the impressions. YouTube controls who they push out the video to and who is showing the video. So a video with a 9.3% CTR should be pushed out to a wider audience without a doubt. After the first wave of tests with your subscribers, and that's what I always complain. Seems like as soon as they test it with my subscribers and it's even booming 20% like rate, which is exceptional on YouTube, after that first test, it seemed like it phased out. And then even that video where I did the clean up for the elder guy where he came to the door, that's why I said it seemed like that's the only thing where if you don't have somebody, God bless all those other content creators, how they can always find somebody. God bless them. I lift my hats off to them for that. You know? But it's not always that easy. Or am I going to go to... Most people have work to go to. I cannot go to an abandoned home at 9 or 8 in the morning and expect to see somebody. Unless I'm going to see a ghost. And the next thing about me, guys, I don't have time to really... When I get to work, I'm about work, getting it done. So YouTube is not really, again, about the results of the job. Because that's something I'm going to touch another point on, guys. Y'all don't understand. We have the retention data to see all what is going on with our videos, watch time, and everything. So I can know whenever you click off a certain part of my video, where you skip, all of that stuff. That's even why, if you notice, in the end of my videos, where I always usually come and give a conclusion, I've cut that out. Because that is heavily affecting my retention. Because most people, as soon as the video is done, they don't even finish watching the before and after shots. Where it seems like they say, oh, I'm going to tell you how I see it. I don't want to see this guy. I know it's not everybody. And I don't care if you want to see me or not at the end of the video. But if it's going to affect my video, I have to take it out. You understand? So that's exact. Don't think it's anything personal or any bad feelings why I did that towards anybody. It is affecting my retention. And as I said, y'all don't understand that. And again, even with that video yesterday where I was talking about I quit, that proves the point that I'm making right now. People nowadays, they lack, what you call it? They lack that, what's that word, man? Sometimes it slips me. Engagement. Let's use that word. You know? People, or attention span. I was looking for an attention span. Yeah, Mama Alita, I know you and more. As I say, if I am to show you my graphs, at the end of the video, boom. If it's at 45%, boom, it drops down to 25%. And that takes a big hit on the channel's performance too. It shouldn't, but it is something that they say affects the channel. I hate to have to end it. That's why you see me now sometimes doing a voiceover and still giving a shout out, because you know I'll always shout out, especially you, Mama Alita. So I love giving my shout outs, and I'll always give shout outs to everyone, but I have to implement it in neatly. And again, on the part of seeing me on the camera, sometimes even doing a video, if I stop to talk, I see the retention graph go like this. So I know that point everybody skips, and then it goes back up right where the work starts back. So I try to stay off the camera more. I'ma just be straight about it. I'ma just stay off the camera more. You know, since, yeah, I know I'm not the best looking person. But at the end of the day, if y'all don't want to see that part, I'ma take it out because it's affecting my videos. The last video, not that one where I was saying I'm going to quit. The last transformational video, we were at 45%. ChatGPT now every time is moving the goalpost with me. They say now I need to get it up to 50% retention. And I can guarantee you a 50% retention. I am sure even my video that went over 400,000 or any one of those other ones that did great, over 100,000 or anything like that, 50K, all of those, which I would say is a great turnout. None of them, I'm sure, had a 50% retention when they were posted. And even back to the video where I was speaking about where I did that yard cleanup, that CTR was low and everything like that. So I said, how is this video outperforming a video with such a higher CTR rate of 9.3 and a higher watch time? You know? Well, I say, guys, one thing with me is when I love something, I love hard. I love hard. No matter how it can break my heart, trample my heart, I will always love it. No matter what it is. Even if it's a person that I give them my love and they break my heart, that I will never hate them, because I cannot put hate in my heart. Quitting, hate, envy, grudge, jealousy will never come into this heart, no matter what. But I hate to see unfair treatment. That's one thing I hate. When I used to work even with people or work in some other places, Sometimes I would ask for a raise. And you know what? When I am going for a raise, I don't ask for myself. Sometimes the manager tell me, oh, come and talk to him one away. I say, no, we all working. We all need a raise. Why should I just come and talk for a raise to myself? I'm not selfish. So whenever I'm doing something, guys, I'm talking across the board. I'm not just speaking for myself. Maybe I'm the only one who wants to come out. Because I'm going to come out because I'm putting in the work. I am putting in the work, and guess what? Let me give you a joke, guys. As you know, we have over 400 videos, so right now ain't really anybody in front of me right now where I can say, I need to take you. You know, I can set a goal and say, let's put in some work and get up to this amount of videos. But guess what? No, we are at 101 Dalmatians, no transformations. And I'm looking around now and I see who has 170, 270, 235 or somewhere around there. And guess what? Y'all are on my target list. So since y'all are getting the nice life and the good joy, I'm going to be a nightmare again in your life. Because we already passed most of y'all on videos. But since y'all want the free transformations, that's how I get my videos done and inspire myself. You cannot take that from me, so y'all better start putting in some work. Because guess what? That's how I'm going to come again and show y'all that Sparky deserves his space in the game. You see, if I was lazy and not doing the work, then I would have to keep quiet. But you see, when you're putting in the work, who wants to put in work and not see any results? I want to know that. Who in life wants to give something their all and not see any results? Unless you are crazy and you don't have any ambition or you don't want anything in life. I say I love YouTube and I'm very passionate about YouTube and I'll never quit YouTube no matter what. And that's a guarantee and that's a fact. But it is not fair for you just to be boosting one group and putting the other to the side. That's not encouraging us. If I was a weak-minded person, I would quit. Yes, Mama Alita, we're doing the work and we're not going to stop. And the only thing saving them from the work today is outside is a bit chilly. Because believe it or not, I was hoping to go out today and get me one. Because I don't plan to take any breaks. So if we have to keep pumping and pumping and pumping, which is the plan, we're just going to do that. That's the only plan I have. And I said, I'm not going to get jealous of no one. Give them 7 billion subscribers. All I ask for, give Sparky his fair share. He's doing the work. Don't tell me no sad story about, oh, it's the music. So what, people in the world don't listen to music again nowadays? That's another big problem with the world. People are going, huh? You know what they say? What is that thing about your heartbeat? Your life is like music. That's why your heart has a beat. So you see, any day that beat stops, your music just got turned off. So I don't know how many people don't love music or they claim not to love music. And I try to find the best music. Yeah, I understand everybody won't love it and enjoy it. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to join a line and then still be put down. I'm not going to follow anybody. I don't even, as I said, I don't even feel like myself. The last time I tried to do it just to balance things, just watching the video from the drum to end, my stomach felt sick because I said, that's not you. I felt fake. Then I'm not going to do something that I don't like. Why should I go bust my tail and then come home and don't even want to watch what I just put in so much hours and effort and time out of my life And the joke is a lot of y'all who even complain about the music. Are you even subscribed to the channel? A lot of you are not, but you are complaining. So are you encouraging me or inspiring me or helping to build the channel to a greater level? That is my question. And I said the music will never stop because music is life. If you don't love music, well, I'm sorry for you, but I'll never change that. So we're just going to keep putting in the work. And as I said, guys, please, if you're watching the videos, watch it to the end. I know a lot of you all will watch after the live ends, but whenever you are watching the videos, guys, please just watch to the end. So how are you today, Mama Aletha? Let's cool off that for a bit. How are you today, Mama Aletha? Because a lot of people, as I said, attention span is a big killer in the world today. People don't take the time to fully look what happened yesterday. A lot of people run off with the envelope, but they left the letter right in my hand. You ran off with the envelope and the letter was still in my hand. I'm glad to hear that, Mama Aletha. I can imagine the temperature there right now. You're probably in the 30s. So right now we're doing, yeah, big temperature drop. We're down in the 40s right now, you know. That because that shower we got yesterday, my God. But thankfully it's not for too long. They say just I believe today and tomorrow, and then we should warm up by Thursday. Yeah, I figured 30s there. They say yesterday when I was on the road there on the radio, they said down in the 30s. I said, my God. I hope your plants are safe. I remember you telling me you're gonna get some new seedlings planted. All right, Mama Later. Myself, I need to get some stuff planted this season every year. I said I have so many pots and all that stuff, you know. I said I need to get some stuff planted, man. And I always hate when it gets later down the year. I say, shucks, you should have did it. Yeah, but I will definitely try to get even some hot peppers, you know, some habanero and a few other stuff. I say I don't really have too much space, and I'm gonna try more to put them in pots. Morning, Auntie Mary, how are you this morning? I see you got a chance to join us this morning. Amen. I hope you didn't have to hear me vent. Yeah, Mama Alita, you know it is, you know, I just gotta get to it. The biggest thing, I just need to go get the soil, and as you know, for you get the soil and your seeds are right there, so I just need to get it done, man. And the weather been very nice, 'cause even the last week we were in the 90s already. I'm glad you were able to catch us live this morning as well, Auntie Mary. You know it is all the support is greatly appreciated, you know. But this summer is looking like it's going to be a very hot one, and the weather is changing everywhere. Because even in Jamaica right now, they tell me they're getting a lot of rain, and that's not usually something that happens around this time of year, you know. I hope your day is going well, Auntie Mary. How are you doing today otherwise? But yeah, guys, more content coming soon. You know, I have 2 yards that I came across the other day, and I said I need to go see. And hopefully, I'll be able to get a story on that one because those homes seem occupied. So hopefully, I can get a story. My God, it's not cold out by your way. Today, tell you the truth, maybe if it warms up, I have a yard to go cut down the street. You know, I'm not going to do anything major because I already knew the weather was bad. So, but tomorrow, hopefully, things will be better. I do have a few other stuff I need to get done. You know, it is right now, the season is back in, so I got to balance everything, you know. All right, Auntie Mary. Yeah, we had some nice storms yesterday ourselves, you know. Both Mama Alita and myself, you know, I'd seen where Mama Alita, she definitely got it. I would say I think she got much more than we did because that's where the storms were coming from. Yeah, Mama Alita. I don't like, you know, I go into hibernation when it gets cold, you know, I don't even want to go outside. No, I hate even going outside, but the good thing the sun is shining, so it will get a bit warmer later. But if it does get enough warm enough, I don't mind getting out and just doing that thing there and making my burden less for the rest of the week. Oh, it snowed in Alabama, yeah. Messed up. Yeah, that cold front is affecting all of us right now. That final cold front here, boy. Everybody thought the winter was done, but that pop-up storm shocked everybody. No, none at all, Mama Alita. None at all, you know. I say I go into hibernation. I don't mind it can be as hot as whatever, but when it's cold, you have to be good to get me out the house, boy. Cause I hate getting sick. That's another thing. I hate getting the flu and then getting sick and then, you know. Yeah, spring is, we're basically in spring right now on Saturday. Spring starts, so we just have to bear these few days, you know, of this little cold and enjoy it while it lasts. That's why I always say enjoy it while it lasts, because especially when the summer starts, we only can reflect and think back on those colder days and say I would take one right now. But that's always life, you know, we always gonna have a complaint about the weather. We can never 100% be satisfied. Not everybody unitedly. Some may love the sun, some may want the rain. So there's always a complaint. God bless my Auntie Marian. I'm glad you could have taken the time out to join. And you know, your comment and feed comments are always greatly appreciated. And God bless you. Have a great day, Auntie Mary. Yeah, Mama Alita, spring. Spring is very nice. I like how it's just 70 degrees. That on those days, you know, you can go all day, and then the daylight saving just started back. That's one of my favorite things, you know, at least the days you can get much more done. Thank you, Auntie Mary. Yeah, I love the daylight saving. You can get so much more done. But the time is flying by right now. My God, as soon as you see Monday, Friday, you have to just try to keep up with the time right now because time is definitely not playing around. And then spring break is on now, so a lot of the kids I see they're on holiday right now on their spring break. One day I need to get to the beach. Always, every year I say I need to get to the beach. You know, sometimes when it get hot, I say, my God, Mark, you need to go take a swim, man. But sometimes I just don't take that time out, you know, sometimes, especially, sorry about that, guys, with the content, sometimes if I have a free day, it's a content day, you know. I tell you, this YouTube take over my life in certain aspects, you know. Everything is YouTube. Yeah. Everything is YouTube sometimes, guys. But I say I love YouTube and I love the journey and there's no quitting. Sorry to who didn't watch the entire video and you just ran off. You need to slow down. So when you walk too fast, you have to walk 2 times, you know? Yeah. I believe they're on spring break here, you know. I know every county have different timelines where they get their spring break. But here, there's in my county at least, I know they're on spring break now. And that's kind of good too, because sometimes, you know, in the mornings having to deal with the school bus, having to stop every second and the traffic on the road, sometimes it's a killer, you know. So gives us as the older folks a little break on the road as well. Because sometimes you know it is every minute you have to be stopping, and you will probably have a time schedule where you want to get where you're going and you know it is. But before you know it, it's gonna be even summer again. I appreciate that, Mama Alita, you know it is. I said we're gonna get there, you know, but I said we just I know we deserve more and that's all I ask for. And I don't think that's too much to ask. If I was lazy and not doing the work, then I'd keep my mouth shut. But when you're doing the work and you have to ask, come on, what is going on? But I said I'm not going to quit no matter what. All I'm going to do, keep kicking ass and taking names. Simple as that. Yeah. Well, beautiful day today. My God, I'm glad I got you to join the live as well this morning, Mama Alita. Many other people sometimes they just watch and they watch silently, you know. I guess those are the ones who are always watching and never subscribing, you know. Yeah. But as I said, I love everyone who supports the channel, whether you watch and you don't subscribe or you do subscribe and comment and keep the channel active and want to see the channel grow. Oh my God. Exactly, Mama Alita, you know, but as you know, the times we're living in right now, things and times are different, you know, the world is in a whole complete different state, you know, it's not like back then when things were, you know, and it's sad to say it, but it's just the fact and the reality of what it is. Yeah. And I'm glad how I am, you know, I'm old school. And one thing with me, if I'm going to click on somebody's video, I'm going, one thing, let me show you this. If I watch somebody's video or if I catch their premiere halfway in, I'm going to watch it all the way through. And then later on, I'm going to watch back that same video again. And if it was so interesting, I might watch it even a third time or a fourth time. And that's just the God and His truth. So I never try to go on anyone's channel and just watch 2 to 3 minutes unless they're really. And that hardly happens because any topic I click at it, I know it's definitely something that intrigues me and I'm enticed about. So I'm going to watch the entire video. Whether a bigger YouTuber, smaller YouTuber, that doesn't matter to me. Yeah, sometimes we all may not click that like button, and sometimes we may all not may subscribe. But if you do remember to, and it's someone who you continuously watch and you want to support them as a content creator, the best thing you can do for them is to hit that subscribe button. You know? My God, guys. That's all you can do, you know? I said it doesn't cost anything. Free of cost. I'm sure you guys get those little idlers calling your phone every day. Don't have anything better to do, you know, sometimes, my God. These are the type of people, especially I'm talking about in the world today, don't have anything better to do. You know, the time they're wasting calling people's phone and not getting a response. Go and find something constructive to do. They're probably watching too. You never know. Yeah, guys. But I say, just watch the videos in their entirety. If you cannot watch a complete video, that's even why, as you notice, my videos have become even a bit shorter, Mama Alita. But the funny thing is, when I did those 50-minute videos, people will be watching for 18, 20 minutes, probably. To 18 minutes tops on a good day. But when I do the video shorter, though, I would say, all right, people will give me at least 15 minutes out of the 20 minutes. My God, they give you 9 minutes or they give you 8. So you say, how am I going to get this 50% retention that ChatGPT is telling me about? Yeah, ChatGPT has become a little body, you know? Yeah, ChatGPT is like, I have to go to here and vent to ChatGPT sometimes because I say, guys, I don't really have much friends. I don't have any real friends that does YouTube where I can say, yo, tell me. So, it is a journey I'm on by myself. And I love the journey and I love learning what I'm learning and exploring and the ups and downs. Because that's just life, guys. It cannot always be up. So the ups and downs that comes with it, it only makes me stronger. That's the greatest thing about it. When most people would understand. Mama Alita, you're the definition of loyal supporter. So I know if even I post a video 2 hours, if you're even going to watch half now and probably come back and watch half later, I know you do that. You know? And when I say definition of loyal supporter, you are. Yeah. So I say most people attention span, even if you're doing a short, people will probably, if you even have a 20-second short to show you how bad it is, if you even do a 20-second short, some people might just watch 5 seconds or 10 because and that's another big problem. I almost slipped my mind. I probably had it written down. That's another big problem in the world today. Retention, people don't take that time in relationships, business, most things, guys, that just require you to take time and patience. People just want it right now, snap. And it don't work like that. I didn't say I want it like that, snap. I just want my fair share. That's all I asked for. I didn't tell you I want 100,000 tomorrow. I didn't tell you I want a YouTube plaque tomorrow. I didn't tell you I want to get rich off YouTube tomorrow. No. I just want to see my numbers growing gradually, just as I see growing on my other channel where I hardly put in. I put in basically 10% of the work that I put in. It's so much. And I see that channel constantly average growth. So, as I say, guys, so that's another big problem in today's world. You know, people just hear what they want to hear, whether they like it or not, and they run with that. They don't take the time to sit and communicate and say, so why is this way? Why do you feel that way? And that's a big downfall to the human race right now. Lack of attention span. Just want to hear what you want to hear. If you don't hear what you want to hear, I'm out of there. I don't want to even sit back. And you're probably just missing out. The most valuable information is what you're missing out. Just because you didn't have that patience. Your attention span is so short. Why is people's attention span so short? How has it become like that? I'm not, and that's something again with this world. People know social media, Instagram. I think that's the problem. Instagram again. Because people are just looking on reels, 2 second reel, click. Well, I don't like that. Boom. So you don't take that time for your brain to develop and capture what it is really seeing and make a, determination. Or you can summarize and analyze what you're looking at. So just take the time, guys. If someone posts a 15-minute video, if you know you don't have that 15 minutes right now to watch it, you can always watch it later. But as I said, when you only watch 5 minutes out of that video, you're hurting that creator. So just a little tip, guys, and that's all I ask. And I say that's the big problem in today's world. Why is it when we hear what we don't want to hear, we see what we don't want to see, we run? That's another joke. Suppose in one of these videos, suppose in one of my videos, I'm going to give away $1,000,000. But guess what? You left right before the $1,000,000 were given away because you don't have that attention span. You saw what you didn't like and you heard what you didn't want to hear and you ran. So you're missing out key valuable points when you just run off what you want to hear and what you don't want to hear or whatever it is, and you don't take the time to consume stuff in its entirety. So I don't know what's that big problem with people nowadays, guys, where their attention span is out the window. Because I'm sure if you go to the movie theater, you're not going to buy a ticket to the movie theater, to a movie in the theater, and watch only half of that movie, and when the intermission comes on, you're going to leave. You wouldn't even bother to go to that movie, right? So take it the same way if you're going to watch a YouTuber's video. You know I don't have that 20 minutes right now. Cause that's even with me. If I have somewhere to go, unless it's a premiere and I'm watching it right away, but I'm going to watch it until I'm going out the door. That's the only way you should be watching a part of a video, unless it's a premiere and you're enjoying it so much and you respect that creator so much and you want to just see what is going on in this video. Then I will understand where your retention may not be so great. But if you're at home scrolling through and you see a content, someone's video, and you say, this video is 25 minutes. Do ask yourself that question. Do I have this 25 minutes to spare right now? I'm not saying you have to watch the entire video. But if it's someone who you have been continually watching, you know what to expect already. Don't come over there and spend 5 minutes and then click off. I can't control what you do, but I'm just asking. Try to watch when you have the time. I don't think that's too hard to ask. If you even want to go to the shower and take a shower, cook your dinner, whatever it is, and then you come back and even rewatch. But let it play out. And then you come back and you start it back and say, let me finish watching this video now. I'm not saying my retention is that bad because most of my videos, you guys, I must thank you all because the data shows that my audience is very loyal and committed to my videos. But the new viewers is who we are targeting today, who have been watching and haven't taken the time to say, let me subscribe, let me help to build this channel. Tell me, as I said, I'm always open to constructive criticism. Tell me about the music isn't really constructive criticism because I know music is not holding back the channel. So I'm always open to constructive criticism. I will never feel bad or disrespect anybody who has anything constructive to say which will help to add value to the channel and myself. I'm open ears for that. But I say, guys, until you are in that position, you can sometimes never understand. You know? Well, as I said, I have to thank my loyal audience and my subscribers, all of you guys who watch, because the data shows everything is good. So as I said, everything we are doing collectively as a team and as a family, we are doing our part. My biggest issue, where I see it, we are not being pushed out. I don't have any control over that. I do not have any control over that. So that's my biggest issue. And it is only fair for me to come out and speak about it, because I am the one doing the work. I know what it takes away from me. And all I ask is just to see growth. And I'm sick and tired. Oh, time. Yes, I agree, time, it takes time. But when you're consistently working and time is going too, you have to question what you're waiting until I'm. Don't give me my flowers when I pass away, you know. Please don't wait until I'm passed away and you say, oh, that guy used to do such great work. Let's give him a plaque now. You're funny. And I say, I'm not doing it for a plaque. No, Mama Lita. You know, I don't have any control over who sees my videos. But as I said, when you post, if I post right now and I see you as another creator post, and then I see 70,000 in 4 hours, every time, even when I'm not posting, just in general, we are both doing the same thing. Where I have to question, where are these 70,000 people when these creators are not posting? I always have to say, it seems like these people wait on these specific days, and that's the only time their TV turn on, when they know their favorite is coming up. The TV turn on when the video starts, and as soon as the video is done, next week, it's turning back on. I don't want to see no other content creator. Yes, that's how I feel about it. I have to say yes, that's how I see it. Because you can't tell me 200,000, 600,000 views. It make me have to scratch my head. So where are these 600,000 people when I post? Where are these 600,000 people? Come on, man. You're hiding them from me, man. You must be hiding them. You must be. Where are you hiding them from me? Why you don't want to see me go to? Am I not doing the work? Or you want me to become the blue collar lawn care guy? I can't be that. You go always see me with dirty pants. I'm trying to keep them clean. Yeah, we keep them as clean. Yeah, I'm working. I'm not doing office work. So if that's what you're going to judge me and say, not going to subscribe because this guy doesn't dress appropriately as how I would want him to dress, well, I guess what? I guess I'll never gain your subscription. Because I'm not here for a party, I'm here to work. Which leads back again to why I don't really stop. When I'm working, guys, if you don't understand me. So when I get to work, it's all about getting the job done. As I say, I'm not an actor, so it's going to be hard for me to stop. Okay, guys, hold this and that. No, I don't. I can. I will voice it over if I remember and if I have time to do it. But that's taking away, as I said, right now, because I see even other content creators, everyone is trying to do that same thing now. You're shooting a video. Oh, stop it. Okay, guys. So this section here, Ray. That's making it boring, man. And as I said, why would I even do that when most people click away when I speak on the channel or speak on the camera? Why would I be why would I be so cruel to myself to continue doing that? I'd be stupid. So I guess I'm going to lose right there again. So I don't have the story to give you. I don't have the neighbor next door to say, come out and give me $1 million, tell me this house been overgrown for how much months or years. And it's become an eyesore for everybody in the community. So I'm losing right there. And then if I come on the camera, I'm going to lose again. So what is people watching YouTube for? Are they watching for the results of the job? Are they glad to see someone helping in the community, or is it a story they are looking for? Is that what YouTube has become, where if you don't have a story, well, your content will be flopped? Is it because I cannot bring someone to say, hey, this person passed away in your house, no one knew? Is that the only way our content is going to get a boom? Do I have to start? No. So you're telling me it seems like I'm going to have to start finding somebody on the street, giving them $20. Hey, can you come in this video and just give me a little story? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I'm going to give it as raw and real as possible. I'm sorry if I don't have a story to give you. But if that's all you're going to watch YouTube for a story, you're overlooking all the other bigger stuff. You're not looking at the real impact. So I say we all do the same thing, and don't get it twisted or wrong. I respect everyone in my niche that we all do the same thing. We're all doing the same thing, helping out in our community. Yeah, we're all doing the same thing. We are all doing the same thing. So just how you can help that guy to grow, help that guy to grow too. He's doing the same thing. He may not talk like how your guy, he may not look like how your favorite looks, but he's doing the same thing. Support his work. It's as simple as that. Hit the subscribe button just as how you can subscribe to everybody else. And you know what's funny? As I talking out, I like to just when things just come back to me. You know what's funny about YouTube, guys? You see, big numbers attract viewers. When you have a video with 100,000, oh, 100,000, I need to watch this video. When you have a video with 1,000 sub views, people going to overlook that video because they're going to say, oh, this is just a mediocre video. So numbers play a lot on the psyche of people. Just as if they look on your channel, oh, you only have 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers. They're going to look down on you and look past you. But when they see 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, 10 million subscribers, oh, I need to see what's going on over here. So numbers play a critical role in also how people perceive their channel and if they're going to click. So if they're always going to see your videos, oh, 1,000 views, 1,000, this guy only posts boring videos. Why am I going to watch that? But this guy always have 200, 300, 600,000. Oh, I need to go watch these videos. So automatically you put me on a shelf. Behind everything where cobwebs start to grow, me know on everything. Because of just that simple thing. The numbers, what people perceive. People like big numbers. You know? Just as though I'm doing a live now. People are watching. Oh, one person watching. Why am I going to go over to a channel where only one person? I want to go where the action is. Oh, this person is doing a live. 600 people watching. So numbers play a big game in this too, guys. So that's why I said, if you're always going to keep me down like that, how am I going to grow? If I was weak-minded, I would have quit a long time ago. If I was in this game for the money, I would have quit a long time ago. Trust me on that. But no, I have a love and a passion for what I do. So I will never quit no matter what. Whether the money wants to be good, People wants to watch this or that. Things go my way or not. I will just have to keep doing what I'm doing. The minor pain that YouTube can inflict on me is nothing. It's minor. And it only will bother me if I allow it to. And that's with anything in life. You know? Trust me, guys, I can tell you a lot. But with YouTube likes to get in people's personal business. And I'm not one that's going to put my personal business online. But I can tell you, you're looking at someone who is built and loves pain, no matter what form it is, because I use it to only strengthen myself. It will never break me. Never. Never, guys. So, you know, I love all of y'all. And I'm glad I could have came out this morning. And I'm glad for Mama Lisa joining. Auntie Mary, I know a few other people have joined, but they never seem to want to talk, guys. And to all of those who jumped the gun and who have unsubscribed, the few, and it was expected. And I said it wasn't really a video I wanted to do, you know, guys. But it was something I said, let me just try it. You know? So, if you run off, guess what? Sparky is not the real quitter. You're the quitter. How long have you been with the channel? And that's because you have to hear one thing. Oh, I'm out of here. Thank you. As I said, those are the people who want to get off the channel. We want loyal subscribers where whether it's going good or it's going bad, we will be there for each other. We don't want people that as they see one little sign of something not how they want it, you jump ship. That means you weren't loyal. You weren't in it for the long haul. But I guarantee as soon as they see the next video, they're probably going to hop right back on board. And y'all are welcome to it. Don't take it wrong. You are greatly appreciated. But I have learned a lot with my tests. And I'm sure and I hope a lot of y'all have taken a lesson for yourself from the test. So it wasn't just a test for me. I know what I gained from the test. I hope you have gained something from it. So the journey continues, guys. Maybe when I go outside, the place will be a bit warm. But nonetheless, I didn't have any videos definitely planned for today. But more videos are coming soon. So thank y'all for who joined this live this morning. Mama Lisa, love always. Auntie Mary, love always. God bless you all. And I hope y'all have a great day, guys. And just remember and keep this in the back of your mind. Sparky will never quit. Will never quit, no matter what. And I said, I know a lot of people seen just the thumbnail and jump. Yes, finally. Finally. You're funny. You're very funny. But at the end of the day, guys, I love y'all. And I'll ask earlier, guys, please, whenever you're watching any content creators video, if you don't have the time to watch it in its entirety, sometimes wait till you do have that time where you can give, if you really want to support that person, and watch that video in its entirety. And support by watching the ads. Love always, Mama Alita. And as you know, you always make the live an active one. You know? And it's always a pleasure when you join. I'm looking forward to doing a bit more lives, guys. As you know, I work off the vibe with the lives right now. You know, as I said, whether one person want to join, two people, or even sometime I have to just hold it off by myself. It's never a problem, guys. Love y'all. Love every time, all the time, Mama Alita. You have a wonderful day yourself and you stay warm, as I'm going to be doing that myself. Yeah. Outside it goes to be too much today. But yeah, just stay tuned, guys. We're going to be bringing some more great content. And I'm going to delete that video, guys. I'm just going to wait till later around whatever the analytics come in off that video. But that's not a video I intend to keep. No, because I don't even like that word quit. So I don't even want to see it on my channel. Even though I did not use the word quit. But anything that leads towards that, you know. So that was just a tester, guys. And if you have been watching the channel, come on, man, give some support. God bless y'all, guys. Love y'all. And I see y'all all of the next one. Big shout out to Mama Alita, Auntie Mary. Thank y'all for joining. God bless. And I see y'all guys on the next one. Thank you.